Beyond that, the rules are our own. And so we make our own rules. We do things more fun. We do things faster, funnier, wittier, sexier.
What is it like being part of a Shondaland production? I mean, it's so different. It's so jarring. It's so weird to see it because we're so accustomed to seeing a certain type of look on this period pieces, especially high society London.
I think it's a thrill to be able to be involved in a Shondaland show where the early parts of the conversation were about how we can break out of the traditions that people expect from a show in this time period. So you say period piece and people expect a certain type of show with certain rules. And I'm not even sure that we are a period piece. We're a drama set in this period. And beyond that, the rules are our own. And so we make our own rules. We do things more fun. We do things faster, funnier, wittier, sexier. And so it's fun to not be constrained by these false boundaries.
I'm aware of your reputation. I'm anything but interested in you.
And I, anything but interested in you.
And for you, Phoebe, what's it like being part of this diverse cast?
Yeah, I mean, a thrill and an absolute joy. Hearing that Shondaland was doing a period drama, I mean, you know that it's going to be all the things that you hope to see right now, which is diverse and you know, the women have agency and are very much dimensional characters and have such a strength about them. I mean, it ticks all the boxes, really. So I feel really proud to be a part of this show. And I think the writing is just phenomenal. And we're telling all these different stories. And yeah, it was a joy to bring this character to life and see sort of the female gaze in that way. And turn, as Regé says, turn your expected regency sort of on its head in a way, and make it more appealing to a modern audience, you know.
If I'm unable to find a husband, I shall be ruined.
Perhaps there is an answer.
Yeah, and this high society in London, matchmaking from hell. I mean, these women are defined by the men who they marry, by their fathers, their mamas. RJ, you play a duke, and everybody wants their daughter to marry you, and you're like, not having it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not something that Simon's particularly bought into. He's a little bit of an anti-authoritarian. And there's something, I think, very unappealing about how business-like this is. We start out with this marriage mart. It is a market where you are trying to trade power and join families. And it's all very transactional. And I think that one of the most delightful things about Simon and Daphne's relationships, they discover a friendship in there, which you're absolutely not meant to do. Somehow this is revolutionary, to find a friend. And from there, it's kind of almost inevitable and they'll fall in love.
I think especially the fact that Daphne is so unaware of her sexuality or sex at all. You know, she very much has to discover that on her own. And so I think that was a really interesting part of the show that really interested me anyway, was getting to explore that and what, you know, I think now we it's so easy to look up things that we're not sure of, but back in those days, if you weren't told or then you didn't know, you know, they were quite shut off from the world in that way and the reality. So following this woman navigating all of that and navigating marriage and all of these things that she doesn't know anything about was great. And just watching her journey as a woman becoming sort of as she falls in love and finding that sexuality and in turn finding herself and it was a great joy to play that arc.